Hello. Thank you for watching this video out of a busy schedule. My name is JINYOUNG, which is my Korean name, and Thomason, which is my American name. So today, I'm gonna introduce myself in a traditional chronological order. However, I really bet it's not gonna be boring because it's not the analysis of the thick history book includes traditional chronological order. It's my true story, including past, present, and future. So I believe it's not gonna be boring for you guys. So let's get started. My vivid history. So first of all, I was born in Seoul, Korea. Seoul is the big capital city. My father was in charge of financial accounting in the big firm called BC Card. My mother was a housewife who really loved watercolor painting, drawing, and especially the Korean gourd craft. Gourd craft is such an amazing art. It's hollowing out the inside of the gourd and then dry it out on the sunlight, and after that, the artist need to carve with knife on the surface of it to carve some beautiful and mystical animals. It was such a great moment for me to see my mom's work. So like I said, for me, I've also got inherited from my mother. So that's why I really like reading some books, drawing, painting, without going out and hanging out with other friends. I remembered when I was 14, I've got came across the chance to play drum in my church for youth worship. So at that moment, I've studied and I've played really hard myself, and I remembered I loved keep watching all the dramas performance. It was such a cool thing. So at that time, I really finesse my drum skills to become a master. And when I was 18, I got Nikon D90 from my father. At that time, I didn't even know how to use it. However, I just kept practice myself by taking figures, products, and landscape photos. So I've gotten really used to it, and also it was such a good chance for me to expand the entire art area. So so while expanding my art area by using several different tools like drum, photo, or pencils and watercolor painting, however, my family and relative didn't stand up for what I've liked. They just said, "Hey Thomas, if you've got into one of the famous universities and well-paid job like bioengineering, chemical technology, bioengineering, then you can definitely do work or to balance. At that time of moment, you can really do art exploration in your free time." So at that time, I spent almost 6 years to prepare the Korean SAT to be to go into the one of the famous universities to major bioengineering or chemical technology, which are of course are the things that I'm not interested in. However, at that time I just follow up on what my parents are saying. However, the result of the SAT was such a devastating. So it was 2008 when I was in high school. So this was such a devastating. So I got shocked, really, and also I got a great sense of loss and depression. At that time, my parents came to me and said, "Hey Thomas, I know how you feel. I'm really sorry about that." Um, so they said, "We've misunderstood how you are passionate for your artistic exploration. We thought it just like noble hobbies, but now we really respected your your passion for art, photos. So it's just let's just be free and just walk our own path, regardless of the fame and fortune the social norms regulated." So after that, I've studied commercial photography. After I'm seeing very cool works of some of the American photographers, I got really deeply immersed into the work process that they are doing. So it was such a great moment, and after I got struck from their works, I decided myself to major commercial photography to express my imagination without boundaries. So while looking backward, my life, my story, I can divide into two major periods. One period is the days that I found out what I really like. However, I just follow up on the guideline that my parents and relatives made, and also which is regulated by Korean social norm. And second period is the days that I've really didn't take much care about what other people are saying, especially in a very by using very negative words. However, I didn't take much care about it, and I just walk me through to become a better artist by using DSLR camera to become a commercial photographer. So here's the one message that I want to pass on to you. Never ever give up, and the dream you've decided, and just hold it tight, no matter what other people are saying in a very negative way. Thank you.